Hi, my name is Gary Buchenic, and I've got somewhat of an unusual tip to share with you today. A tip that can dramatically reduce the pain you get from shin splints in just a few short minutes. Now, the tip that I'm about to share relates to a common ingredient that practically everyone has lying around the house. It's also, by the way, one of the most eye-opening tips that I share with my personal training clients here in Melbourne, Australia. Now, I need you to listen very closely. This video contains one of my biggest shin splints treatment secrets. And listen, I know you're a very busy person, so I promise to make it quick, but it's important to pay very close attention because I don't know how long this video will be up. Alright, before we begin, I know what you're probably thinking to yourself. I've been struggling with shin splints for months or even years. The pain is stubborn. I've tried everything to get rid of it, and the best I've found is temporary relief. Then I go for another run or go play some sport, and the pain comes back with a vengeance. Nothing ever gives me lasting relief, so I'm gonna live with it and try my best to push through the pain. Well, let me stop you right there. The tip I'm going to share with you has nothing to do with some fancy $500 orthotic shoe insert. It has nothing to do with any type of special massage or overpriced specialist. It doesn't involve anything ridiculous like long-term use of dangerous painkillers to conceal your pain. And it has nothing to do with prolonged periods of inactivity or quitting your favorite sport or exercise to get rid of your shin splints. In fact, this tip is the result of a discovery made by a White House physician to two presidents, John F. Kennedy and Lyndon B. Johnson, in the 1960s, that completely revolutionized how skeletal muscle pain is understood. Needless to say, what I'm about to share, everyone has access to, and it doesn't cost an arm and a leg. But listen, before I get into the specifics, let me quickly tell you just a little bit about myself. First of all, I'm a board-certified physical therapist, certified personal trainer, speaker, author, and I have been fortunate enough to help thousands of people around the world treat shin splints and get healthy. Okay, so the tip I'm about to share helped one of my clients, David, go from suffering with chronic shin splints on and off for nearly 5 years to getting rid of most of his shin pain in minutes. He got rid of shin splints permanently soon after. In fact, after just 3 days, his pain had completely disappeared and hasn't come back since. When it comes to shin splints, unfortunately, most treatments never manage to give lasting relief. And usually, the longer a person suffers from shin splints, the worse they become. Let me give you a simple anatomy lesson so you'll know why the tip I'm about to share with you is so effective, and I promise not to get too technical. Okay, the reason why people get shin splints vary greatly. In fact, shin splints has become a wastebasket term for leg or shin pain, but it's caused in the vast majority of cases by one of 5 underlying conditions. First, there's excessive pronation in your ankles. That's causing your foot to rotate inwards far too much whenever it impacts the ground while you run. Second, you have weak or inflexible calf muscles that aren't providing adequate support for your ankles, so the rest of your leg muscles are having to work overtime to compensate. Third, poor biometrics or running technique. Fourth, worn out or inappropriate shoes. And finally, the fifth reason, overtraining and not allowing your body to recover. So to keep things simple, these 5 factors are the leading causes of shin splints. Most other shin splints treatments treat the symptom, but not the root cause. Icing your shins, for example, just helps reduce inflammation and bring some extra blood flow to the shin area, which helps a bit with recovery, but doesn't actually address any of the root causes. Special orthotics and shoe inserts can help with preventing excessive pronation or poor biomechanics, but they don't do anything to address the other 3 causes. Stretching exercises obviously help if you have inflexible calves, but don't address the rest of the causes in the slightest. Even targeted shin splints exercises don't address the root problem, unless they're based on a thorough assessment designed to identify which of these root problems is causing your shin splints. So if you have shin splints, you better believe that one or more of these root causes is behind it all. Then the question is it really possible to overcome shin splints once and for all? Absolutely. Yes, you can. And it's actually very simple. You see, the key tip is to treat the underlying problems, which are excessive pronation, weaker and flexible calves, poor running technique or biomechanics, old or inappropriate shoes, and over-ambitious training schedules, which are the specific problems that I mentioned earlier. Once this has been addressed, we can let the other methods of shin splints treatment do their job. Supplemental exercise, icing, massage, and other mainstream shin splints treatments can have a very dramatic compounding effect in strengthening the lower leg area. But with that said, only by identifying and treating these underlying causes, you can take a huge step towards getting rid of shin splints. Just like a fire can't survive without oxygen to fuel it, your shin splints can't possibly persist when these underlying problems are addressed. So what can you do right now to start fixing these underlying problems? Well, based on years of research, we've developed an all-encompassing system designed for long-term life-changing results. And we call this system the Stop Shin Splints Forever system, and it's made up of several easy-to-understand components. Step 1 is all about identifying these underlying problems that are causing your shin splints, using simple assessments you can do from the comfort of your own home. Step 2 talks about specific strategies for not only getting rid of shin pain, but actually also speeding up the process of healing and strengthening your lower leg. Step 3 we'll talk about the specific exercises and treatment techniques you should be doing to treat the underlying causes you identified in Step 1. And you'll be surprised to note that you've probably already tried many of these exercises already. Just not at the right times, in the right order, and in the right combinations. Then finally, we'll take you by the hand and show you exactly how you should be training, and more importantly, what you should not be doing. You'll be shocked to note that by simply avoiding these common mistakes, you can do wonders for your shins. Now, once you get through Step 3, I'll tell you this right now, you will never look at shin splints the same again. And after just a few days, you'll notice a dramatic difference in how your shins feel. And more importantly, you'll know that the healthy, pain-free shins you've achieved will last, and you'll own the knowledge that got you there. The stuff I teach in the Stop Shin Splints Forever program isn't a bunch of nerdy mumbo-jumbo written by some science geek in a lab coat. It's written in a very straightforward, do this then do that sort of way, that anyone can understand and follow. I mean, simply put, it's written for the real world, and isn't fluff and theory like other so-called treatment programs. In fact, it's the same stuff I teach my personal training clients here in Melbourne, Australia. And I'm so incredibly confident that Stop Shin Splints Forever will work for you, that if for any reason you decide that the SSSF program isn't for you, you can just send me an email and I'll give you a full refund. And you know what? I'll go a step further. You can go ahead and keep everything for free. It's on me. No questions asked. Here's my personal email, gary@stopshinsplints.com. Email me anytime. I check my email very often, and I love meeting new people. So go ahead and email me with any questions that you might have or just to say hi. Okay, so let's cut to the chase. I know you're wondering, this sounds great, but how much? Well, first, let me tell you everything you're going to get. The entire Stop Shin Splints Forever program, teaching you simple, effective methods to eliminate shin splints quickly and permanently. I'll also teach you the specific discovery made by a White House physician that can exponentially increase the rate at which your shin splints vanish. Second, you'll get Stop Shin Splints Forever Ultimate Guide to Sport Nutrition. Take the guesswork out of what to eat. In this awesome report, you'll learn the real secrets that professional athletes use to turn every bit of food they put into their mouth into high-octane rocket fuel that will send your recovery times, mental awareness, physical abilities, and energy levels straight through the roof. Third, I'm also giving you another report on how to pick the perfect shoe. The right shoe for your foot type, sport, and running style can make the difference between stopping shin splints and suffering with them for years. That's why I've written this report, so I can share with you exactly how to pick the perfect shoe for you. Fourth, we've included free lifetime updates. Don't get me wrong, this is already the most effective and complete shin splints treatment program. However, we believe in constant and never-ending improvement. That's why we're always testing new things and refining our methods so that they're even more powerful and easy to follow. And you can be sure that until I get this treatment program 100% perfect, you'll continue to get updates. And fifth, we include the Lessons from Miracle Doctors ebook. This ebook is filled with over 180 plus pages of powerful information and specific strategies you can use right now and every day to get and stay healthy. It's one of the most comprehensive yet easy to read and understand books on the subject of natural health that I've ever come across. So how much is all this going to cost? Well, you'll be pleasantly surprised by how little this is. The regular price for the methods taught in the full Stop Shin Splints Forever program is $197, which is the price I charge my one-on-one clients. But since the Stop Shin Splints Forever program is instantly downloadable, I don't have to charge you for my time, and I don't have to pay any overheads for staff or keeping a clinic open. Basically, what this means is I can pass on the savings to you because I don't have to pay out as much. Now, I told you earlier that I want to make this affordable for everybody, which is why I'm not going to charge anywhere near $197. I'm not going to charge $147. I'm not even going to charge $97. The price of the Stop Shin Splints Forever program is just $47. That's a full 75% off the price of $197 that I charge my personal clients here in Melbourne, Australia. But wait a sec, because you've shown me and yourself that you are committed to getting rid of shin splints, or else you wouldn't have listened to this entire presentation, if you order right now, I also want to give you free online support in case you have any questions after reading Stop Shin Splints Forever. But I'm already answering over a ton of emails every day, so I can't guarantee how long I can offer this. So get it while you can. And to make sure you have absolutely no excuse for not taking control of your shin splints with the Stop Shin Splints Forever program, I'm going to lower the price even more and give you the entire SSSF system, the bonuses, and free email support for just $37. $37, not the already 75% off discounted price of $47. You get everything for just $37. But you must order through this video by clicking the Add to Cart button below. And please don't forget, you're fully protected by my no shin splints or it's free guarantee. Once you're on board, take a full 8 weeks to test drive Stop Shin Splints Forever. And like I said before, if you're not satisfied with anything at all, just ask for a refund and you can keep everything for free. Just as my way of saying thanks for giving this a fair shot. So in this video, you've learned all about the underlying causes of shin splints. You've learned the reasons why popular shin splints treatment methods don't work. And you've gotten the opportunity to finally fix the underlying causes of shin splints, giving you the pain-free shins you've always wanted. I truly hope that this is where you decide that things will change. I've laid out the exact roadmap for you to get rid of shin splints once and for all. Now, it's up to you. I can't wait to meet you, and I look forward to helping you eliminate your shin splints completely over the days to come, and I hope that we can talk soon. So make it a great day. Click the Add to Cart button below to order right now.